Hi everyone, and I'll be doing a purple and silver makeup look, and some grays and all that. And I'm doing this as much as practice as I am doing it to give you guys some tips. I'm not very experienced. So, let's begin. Yay. Jesus Christ, I'm a disaster. So, I do take tape. It's easier for me to use. Son of a... Except for when you don't have the right tape, and it's extremely hard. And they get one piece off. And sorry if I don't look in the camera a lot. I'm gonna try to. I have a really hard time with doing, like, leaning in and doing all that stuff. I have a mirror here and another one over there. And I messed up a piece of tape I had. Lovely. So depending on type of tape you have, this is really all you need. It's really easy to do. So you place it however you feel like you want, or how sharp you want your look to look. Oh my god. Look to look. Yeah, lovely English there. That's gonna... Okay, I got it. Okay, and again, I'll show you in the camera this time just how far or how close you want. I'm gonna go about there, just make sure and check if it's even, and it's not. Lovely. My it's up to you. I also learned a new eyeliner trick, sort of ish. Alright, now it's even. So, depending, this can either work for purple and gold or any other colors. I'm a dark purple person, so hopefully I'll be taking this brush to my face in a minute. But I'm going to do some foundation first. Only on my eyes. I do foundation on my eyes because I'm a weird person. I don't really have any base stuff, and it works really well for a base for me, at least. So that's lovely, and my beauty blender isn't wet right now, so I will have to use my fingers, and I'll use my brush when I do my full face. I'm not messing with the brush, and I'm only doing a quarter of my face. Not even a quarter. It's not even a quarter, and I didn't look in the camera. I'm sorry. Okay. So, the look I will be creating today, I'll be using this palette from ColourPop, Smoky Shadow, and this is my passion from ColourPop as well. And I might go in for a deeper black using the mini James Charles palette, but I don't think I'll need to. So, this color right here, I do not know what that word is. I haven't figured it out yet. I have a lot of trouble reading, so some makeup products are fun to read. I'm dyslexic, so it's a pain in the ass. Alright, so just take it all on your crease. Well, whatever you want your crease to be. I'm gonna put mine kind of high right now. And work your way up, around. And I did not do a good job at that, but that's alright. So, yep. There will also probably be, like, no editing to this video. But, it's whatever. And you just go until you think it's dark enough to the shade you want, or if you want to go to a darker shade. And then after that, add some purple, which I think this is as dark as I'm going to get. Or going to do. I have another brush I like to use, but I don't know where it is right now. I'm a mess. I've had a long day. This is the color I'm using. Well, no, it's not. This one. Which is Sleeper, I think. Again, I'm sorry if I'm awkward or just not talking that much. It's really kind of my first time. Now, you can go heavy-handed or as light as you want. And I'm probably gonna go really heavy-handed. I really like a dark purple. So, and then when you get the shade or the color you want, you can take, oh, that's gonna be lovely to try to clean up. I gotta show underneath the tape a lighter version, which, or if you want to lighten it up or darken it up, which I think lighting it up, making it a little bit lighter is prettier. So this color, it has some sparkles, but it's hard to see because the lighting is not perfect. If I turn this, it might be a little bit better, but don't know. So I'm gonna take this and between whatever I have left from my brow and go down to here. And I will darken it a little and then for like right here in a minute. I'm sorry. Yay. This won't be the lip I'll be using for this color. This I'll be using a different nude, and my waterline's already showing. I have a really stubborn waterline because I think it's where I have an overbite, which is annoying because it makes it, I rust my teeth on my lip a little bit, so it makes it where lipstick and all that stuff gets on my teeth a lot easier, and it's just a total disaster. I'll be going back into the Smoky Shadow, and I'll be taking, don't know what that says, this color right here. So, and I will just darken it right through here. So, you can kind of get a little bit of a smoky vibe. Just a little bit. And then blend it up here as well. Take the purple you started out with, well, sort of. And there's the first little bit. So now I'm going to take some concealer, and cut my crease. Oh, I will. That was a lot. I probably didn't need that much, and I didn't do my other eye at all. Oh, lovely. I will also do that eye on camera as well. I just won't be going for all the steps again. So I'm just gonna take this brush and make it I'm sorry. Just blending out and doing stuff. And when you want to blend it out, you want to be gentle and try not to go overboard and cover up your other shadows, because that becomes a nightmare to try to fix. And yeah. So after that, you'll want a packing brush, which I'll be using this one. And it's a lot easier when you have something that you can use the sparkles with. But Starstreak, if I'm reading that correctly, is the one I'll be using, which is the silver in the middle. Which I'm just going to boop. Yep. And it just takes a little bit of time and just packing it on. But I will also be doing a Slow Than Look soon, more than likely, with this green lip. It's the Mistletoe from Jeffree Star. If you guys are fan watching this, I doubt it. Why would someone be watching this if fan? Which I made a really light purple color because I did use a lot of concealer, which happens sometimes, but it's still really kind of pretty. And you just gotta use a little bit of extra concealer, or you can take a white shadow to brighten it up, which I might have to do in a minute. So, and someone just texted me. Oh well, they can wait a little bit. This has already been 13 minutes. This is probably not going to be interesting, but oh well. Da-da-da-da. It's coming out a little bit. I'm definitely going to have to do that shadow. So, if, when you do cover the white shadow, all you need to do is, you don't have to use much, you can just use a little bit. Well, this is just drugstore, but the white in this I've kind of demolished. Take it, and yes, I'm using a lot, but that's okay. It's just to make a more white base so the shadow goes on better. Which I think will help. Yep, see, it brightened it up, actually, quite a bit, which, yay. I am a little of a socially awkward person, but talking is not my strong suit. Oh, the pan's loose. Lovely. and then just continue, pack it on more. And it's all by means not the evenness or the prettiest at all, but maybe I'll give you an idea to inspire you to do your own style of colors, or if you want to try something out, it might work way better than what I've done. So now I'm going to take a smaller brush that is similar to a packing brush, and I'll be doing my under eye with the same color you start out with. And just dry. It looks way more white than silver, but that's okay. And there's that. So after that, if you want, I'm not a huge fan of doing this, but I'm doing it to show you. You can take a small brush, this, and take a really strong white if you have one, or all that stuff. For me, I only have one, which is kind of sad. And I messed up the camera. That was really loud. I am so sorry. Boop. And just plop it right there in your inner corner. And then there, some extra white. I don't have a lot of space for what I'm using, so if you hear clutter, that is why, because it is definitely cluttered. And you can take just whatever brush you feel like or you're comfortable with using for blending out. I use a color that I know I haven't been using quite a bit because it just makes it a lot easier to blend, in my opinion. But, and then you have the first eye done, sort of. That's without any eyeliner or mascara, which I will be using this mascara for, and I won't be using any eyeliner. I'm honestly not a huge eyeliner person. And just do that. I'm sorry. But if you guys are interested in seeing a slow down look, let me know. I'll probably do one anyway. Have an idea to do one, so I mean, I think this would be really pretty for a slow down look. Nope. And everything's falling. So that is the first look. I'm gonna do my other eye, and I'll just be talking. I won't be fully looking into this because you've seen me do this eye. And I will go back and show you again, but it's just a lot easier for me to do this and start. You don't have, remember, you don't have to go full deep with the gray because you're going to cover it up with the purple. The gray just darkens that purple up a little bit. Makes it a little bit of a darker base. So, I'm usually a lot quicker on the second eye, even though it's harder for me, but because I've already done the look, it just comes really quickly back. Which is sometimes a good thing, and sometimes not, because sometimes it looks better and other times it's a lot worse. So, you see it taking the purple and boop, covering it up. I'm gonna be completely honest, I do not like nude eyeshadows. Everyone hates me for it. I'm gonna be completely honest, my opinion of makeup is a lot different than others. I like using makeup to express myself, and so I don't wear makeup every day. I wear it when I feel like it, or if I feel like dressing up. But I really like nude lips. I've just found that out recently. Nude liquid lips actually look really pretty on me for some reason. And this eye is already way darker, which I'm going to lighten it up with using the Pretty Coral color, and I think that's the actual name. But I do have a lot of trouble spelling and reading. That's always been a struggle. People thought when I was really little that I was just ADHD and I had nothing else wrong with me. But I couldn't focus because of a totally different reason. And I hate not having my glasses on. Does anyone else feel that vibe if you're a glasses person? Yeah. Like, you get so used to wearing them, like, it becomes a serious thing. Like, you hate having them off. It completely feels wrong not to have them on. And I'm gonna darken this eye up. If you feel like when you start doing the second eye and it's not looking like the other one, and you want it to look even, or if you like how this is looking better than the other one, which I actually do. So I'm going to take and try to darken up the second eye a little bit, because I get picky really bad and my symmetry is not good at all. I also have super sensitive skin, so foundation for me is a lovely time. Trying to figure out a foundation that doesn't break me out. Considering how sensitive my skin is, I do pretty well with not breaking. Like, have acne and stuff, but I get rashes and my skin, when it breaks out, it gets bad. And I just went to push my glasses sideways. That's lovely. Okay, so again, where did I put, oh. I'm so used to things being in a different way. I had to move it so I could put my, I'm not gonna lie, I'm filming on my phone, so I can put my phone somewhere. And just, boop, boop. And there we go. Jeffree's concealer is the best thing ever. I just looked in a completely different direction for the blush, for my brush. It's hard for me to find foundations and concealers I really like. And I'm already have not made it even. But that's okay. Because you can fix it, sort of, and blend it out with other colors, which I will be doing to my other eye as well, because it's not even. But I am doing this one a lot quicker. So, okay. Now, the packer brush, and take the silver again, which I remember from last time I need to take the white. And, my phone is actually sitting on the makeup organizer I have, because it's not a bad place for, like, a phone to be. My brain is not working. I am really tired. I had to get this video done now, or I was gonna get it done for another week. So, that's lovely. Which, in about another week, I'll probably be posting a video of a celebrity look if you guys are interested in that. Which is just gonna be green eyeshadow and a green lip. And and the silver, which is, I don't know, silver and purple looks really cool together to me. Dark purple and black is my favorite combination, though. If you're a purple person, like I am, I prefer dark purple. I'm not a huge fan of pastel purple or pastel colors much, if you know what I mean. So, and I'm almost done with this eye. It's seriously, it's like not even half the time to take this and go back into the color we've been using as a base and the grays. Go back underneath, which is right here. Make sure your eyes are looking up. That's a huge problem for me, is making sure my eyes are up, because like it just makes it harder for me. I'm going back under here. Make my under eye a little bit darker because I went too far with that one. But that's just a mood. Put mascara on, and we're done with both eyes. And you can take the tape off and adjust however you feel necessary. I just like holding the mascara and blinking because it's easier. And doing that. If you want to go full and deep with eyeshadows, you can take it and kind of clump it up a little bit and make it pretty. But I know some people don't like clunky lashes, but they make your eyelashes look a lot bigger to the eye if you don't have fake eyelashes, or you don't like using them. I don't like using them. It's always a lovely time trying to get that off for me. I can take tape. Oh, that hurts. And because I don't have the right type of tape, I always get this rigid line, which I kind of fix, and then I have this mess that So I will take a baby wipe, or just any type of wipe I have for the moment, and I will clean up the area, get all of the mess away, and I will take it and I will kind of clean up the edges a little bit and go underneath my under eye. If I have too much underneath there, I don't like. Which that happens quite a bit for me. And then I will go up. And I'll just do that one more time to make it... To me, it makes it look a lot better. You still have the rigid lines. That's why having better tape always works a little bit better. Clean up your under eye, and again, like, I'm just like gonna stab my own eye out. So this is the eye portion done. Now I have to do foundation, which I'm gonna use a brush for. I'm not a huge fan of using a brush. Well, I like using brushes to a certain point, but like then it gets annoying. For me, cleaning foundation out of brushes is always a pain. And I'm using this foundation, which works the best for me. And there's the lid. I go pretty heavy on the forehead because I have that mess, which is lovely. A little bit there. And then a little bit on my neck. And I will take... I don't have a good foundation brush because mine are broken. And I'm too stubborn to get the new one because I really like this one. So I'm using it. Which there's not a problem with using it, it's just annoying. Because it gets harder to blend things out. And I do tend to use more of a full coverage, kind of light coverage foundation. This is full coverage, but it looks really natural on me. And sometimes it makes my face a little bit redder, but other than times, it's usually very good for me. It is this amazing foundation that works as well. And it's only like $33, which it is kind of expensive, but it's really not that bad. There's places that are selling foundation for over $100. And my forehead. And I'll be putting concealer on after this. And you're just gonna hear me ramble on for a little bit longer. And it's Christmas break right now for me. Which I have to go back to school, which I'm not excited about soon. So, my neck. Yay. But my opinion on makeup is probably different than others. I think it should be used to express yourself. Not to hide, to cover up your affections, to show who you really are. And that's the same thing with coloring your hair. If you're doing it because, well, I'm doing it because I don't like my natural hair color, so. And I find purple expressing color of mine, sort of. It's one of my... So it makes it a lot easier. It didn't take me forever to blend my foundation. So, there's that. And now I'm going to take my concealer, which makes me a little bit paler because I gotta... If I go heavy-handed, I can change my skin tone a lot. But I'm a pale person. I go heavy-handed on concealer. I even put some on my neck. I have a weird spot on my neck that's like darker than some other spots, so it makes my look dirty. And then sometimes it's not even like, it's confusing. So I'm just gonna start blending this out. And I'm using the same brush because I'm too lazy to pick out a different one. And then, depending on what type of mood I am, I will put highlighter or blush on, but I just tend to not to most of the time. So I'll put a little bit of highlighter on for you guys, but probably not blush. I'm not feeling it at all today. There's very, very few times I feel like blush, though. My neck is the hardest place for me to blend out. I don't know why. Probably because I get there a little less. So, man. And that part of it is done. So, yep. And now I'm going to put on a lipstick, and then I will put on, I'll do a highlighter first, I guess. So either I will use the Jeffree Star Mystery Skin Frost, which I'm really upset, but I stabbed it one day with my brush when I was using it. But I'm going to do a purple one, considering all this. It's kind of a wet eyeshadow. Not kind of, it is. But it works really well as a highlighter if you use it gently. So you can just tap, 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 tap. And, oh well. Tap, 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 tap. And take brush of choice and just blend it. Oh, and you got sparkles. Yay. I'm not a sparkle person. Okay. So the lip I will be using is Scorpio, which is probably, it's really pretty, in my opinion. It's a little like what I'm wearing now, but different. I have problems with my I'm getting a lot better, but I'm learning how to do things evenly. And I'm not talking because obviously. What? So I just messed it up completely, but that's okay. But this is the look. The lighting is not very good, but it is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed this awkward video, and well, that's pretty much it. And I hope I helped you guys with some tips as well. So have a nice rest of your day or night or whenever you're watching this video. Bye.